This video was supposed to originally be a video of me going back to Warzone, like how in the last video I went back to Black Ops 6. But Warzone would just not work at all when trying to re-download the game on Steam. So I had to download battle.net, make an account, and re-download the game from there. And the game would just crash right before loading into a match. So Warzone video is scrapped. So in today's video, I just want to make a follow-up video to the first video I made on the channel. The main issue with Call of Duty is how scummy Activision is. The COD player base cannot trust the devs at all, and it's crazy how many fans just don't care about what they're doing right now. The most recent example of Activision stabbing us in the back was the recent rug pull. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, during the BO7 open beta, for certain playlists only, they removed EOMM, and it was honestly a ton of fun. It was probably the most fun people had in a while, because they finally got rid of that. They got rid of that manipulative matchmaking. Being able to play COD casually again was absolutely amazing, honestly. This got the player base hyped up again, and just for Activision to stab us in the back. The playlist that is supposed to have the normal matchmaking is called open matchmaking, which in reality might be just a slightly tuned down version of the playlist with EOMM called standard matchmaking. First of all, calling the playlist with manipulative matchmaking standard is insane. Like, are they trying to gaslight us and say that their manipulative matchmaking is normal? People buying that would be even more surprising, to be honest. And second of all, is your open matchmaking really the old and normal matchmaking if you can 2-box in it? There is also Activision's really weird wording with things, saying how the open matchmaking will have minimally considered skill-based matchmaking. Like, what does that even mean? Does it mean that the entire game has EOMM, but it's less strict in the open matchmaking playlists? What's also worth mentioning is how they put the standard matchmaking playlist as the first thing you click on, or select, I should say, when you get into multiplayer. This doesn't seem like an issue, but you can tell that Activision did this on purpose for not a great reason. Do you think a new player to COD would know what he or she is getting into a manipulated matchmaking system, getting into manipulated matches when they select standard matchmaking? Obviously, no. Standard matchmaking sounds like it's normal matchmaking the game has had forever, but in reality, it's the playlist with the manipulative matchmaking. They have worded things in a certain way so their precious data can reflect what they want, not what actually the player base is doing and wants. I bet, well, I'm not putting anything on the line for Call of Duty, out of all things. You gotta be shitting me. But if I didn't have to put anything on the line, I would bet that by next year's COD, which is rumored to be Modern Warfare 4, is going to go fully back to EOMM and probably have even a more strict system too, considering that with each COD, the matchmaking system gets more and more advanced, and the devs will probably say something like, well, actually, according to their skewed data, of course, the player base actually prefers a skill-based engagement, optimized matchmaking, therefore we are going to bring it back into the game. You know, something along the lines like that. Well, actually, the data says that if you look closely, more people are actually picking standard matchmaking, even though we changed the wording to purposely confuse players. It's the data. You know, it sounds like, people like EOMM. You know what Activision's doing. They are never worth trusting, and you should never trust what they say. The message of the video is to do your own research when it comes to what these scummy people say. With all that being said, I just wanted to make a short video talking about this issue. I know a lot of people are already talking about it, but it's still a crazy thing that they've done and honestly needs more attention. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching the video. If you disagree or agree with anything I've said, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.